What's up, Reds? Welcome to a midweek video. And yeah, I know it's not Sunday, but I got my guest here with me, Steve. Say what's up to everyone,
What's
man.
going on, everybody? Happy to be down here. Spending some time with Kyle. First time we've done a video in person together since probably 2018, before this channel really even got serious.
Long time.
It's been a while.
Long time. If you're interested in those videos, I got a playlist called Old School that y'all can go listen to. And it's probably some of the most crappiest quality videos, but there's some good content in there. You guys should go check that out. But
there's definitely some garbage in there. But
some garbage.
Go run those views up.
Yeah.
Leave some comments. I think that would be pretty funny.
And also, guys, I just want to take a second. I started this year. I started really putting in work. Like as Steve said, 2018 we kind of started this channel, but I really started putting in work this January. And my goal for the end of the year was 150 subscribers. And we just passed 500. We're right at 530 to be exact. And I just can't thank y'all enough. I thought like 150 was a reasonable goal. And then this is just, in terms of that, blown up. So I appreciate you guys. All the comments that you guys leave. Every thought, like, that's what I want to create here. I want you guys to be able to come and share your thoughts about the club. And y'all continuing to do that, I appreciate it. So just thank you. Thank you for that. And additionally, I wanted to give you guys an update on the channel. So in the future, coming up, what I'm going to do is we're going to continue doing the Sunday summary, as we always do. You guys enjoy that. We enjoy doing that as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. And what I want to do is start a series. The player profile videos that I do for the transfer targets seem to be getting some traction. So what I was thinking of doing was starting a player profile series for our players. Okay, so each player doing a player profile on them, like memorable goals, their background, things like that. So that's my thought right now. In the comments, let me know if that's something you guys want to see. If it's not, if you have any other ideas for that, I encourage you to share them because I want to be able to create content that you guys want to watch. Additionally, the long-term goal for the channel is I want to be able to have you guys be on the show, the Sunday summary, right? So like when we're doing content on Sunday, we want to have you guys call in. Now, this is a long-term goal, okay? So having everyone comment on the show, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's what we want right now. But in the long term, I want to have you guys call into the show and like share your thoughts. Every fan from all over the world, you guys call in, share your thoughts, and then, we respond to it. And that's kind of where I want to take it.
Yeah, I think there's also like some giveaways in the future as well. Thinking about, as the following grows, giving some Liverpool gear away, some apparel, things like that for folks interacting with the content. I definitely think you've done an awesome job building the channel. I'm happy to be a part of it on Sundays.
Thanks,
Looking to
man.
get more involved for the rest of 2020 here. And yeah, I think, a big part of your success is to all the people from all over the globe that love Liverpool Football Club and have a place to come and share their thoughts and listen to some banter on Sundays, get some official up-to-date news during the week, and we're just certainly grateful that you guys spend some time with us, especially during COVID, with all of us locked down for the last few months from all corners of the globe. It's like, what are we going to do? Let's tune into nothing but red. So a lot of goals, a lot of good stuff coming, but I think there's been a lot more progress made than we had originally thought. So thanks to you guys for that.
Yeah, and Steve said it all. It's really because of you guys. If there was no one tuning in, we're just making videos for ourselves to watch. So
we do watch them.
We do watch them, but it's like,
not 2,000 times. That's you guys.
Yeah, so we appreciate that. There's also some news. So, ever since I uploaded that Jamal Lewis video, it actually kind of picked up. We saw today, the official bid was made. And it was, we were looking around 10 million and with add-ons and a significant sell-on clause. So obviously with that, Steve mentioned this earlier, you can kind of go into this a little more as well. You were thinking that he's more of a Band-Aid.
Yeah, I think, first of all, the bid was rejected.
True.
James Pierce, the Bible, came out and said, bid rejected. They want more money, probably just because, I don't even know if he's a transfer target for other people. We have that system that we use to, identify undervalued targets and things of that nature. So, but one thing I will say is, yes, the bid was rejected, but I also don't think this is a long-term solution for us. Robertson doesn't want to go anywhere. Why would we ever get rid of him, especially if he wants to stay? Doesn't strike me as the type of player that wants to chase money at a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or a Bayern Munich or one of those other clubs that just kind of splashes the cash, if you will.
Right.
So I think Lewis would come in and literally just be a backup.
Yeah,
He's never going to take time from Robertson.
He would fill that hole in the meantime while the Nico Williams, the Adam Lewises develop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we need that because Milner, I mean, he's been covering both fullback positions for the last 2-3 years. And
not right back as much.
Not right back. I mean, he played a whole season at left back, though. You know what I mean? And he's obviously more comfortable in midfield, but he can turn up at that left back spot.
I just don't know if Jamal Lewis is better than James Milner at left back right now.
I don't think Robertson is better than James. I take that back. But I'm just saying, James Milner is good.
Look, if there's a big game, let's say we're in the Champions League next year, Robertson picks up a knock. I'm never going to say Jamal Lewis needs to go in before James Milner. But that's just me. And obviously things are going to change. Milner's going to leave soon, maybe next year, maybe the year after. We don't know. So this is a longer-term play. But we're not buying Jamal Lewis to play in the Premier League. It's not. We're not buying that.
Maybe in the lower side games. Maybe against the Aston Villas.
But Robertson is rock solid. He's got an engine unlike anybody else. If there's two players, in my opinion, that can play every single game 1,000% and keep it up the whole season, it's Robertson and VVD to me.
Yeah.
The guy he's a machine.
He is a machine. He is a machine. And the only knock I have on Jamal Lewis, and when I was researching, his player profile for you guys, he doesn't have any assists. And our fullbacks are like the top assist leaders in the league. So
unbelievable. How
are you going to – and even James Milner, you were talking about when he came into the Champions League a few years back, he led the Champions League in assists.
Yeah.
So, credit. It could be Norwich's system. By the way, it's Norwich. I was saying Norwich and getting roasted. Yeah.
I would have said Norwich.
Yeah, I mean, I sounded it out, But anyways, yeah, Norwich.
Norwich?
Norwich.
All right.
That's how they said it. So Norwich. Or Norwich. I'm just going to say Norwich. They may not play that same style where the fullbacks create, Even, in the highlights a little bit, he was creating chances, but they weren't crossing as much, It was kind of, Pookie was their target man, you know what I mean?
Well, we definitely play a system unlike
anyone
else.
Anyone.
At least currently. I feel like this used to be kind of a style of play years ago with the wing-back positions. It seems like it's kind of a lost art, if you will.
Well, Rodgers tried to do that, with Moreno. Moreno was the wing-back, and then he brought in Klein to do the same thing and
speedy up the wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis. He had 0 assists last year. He might be. Does he play any other position?
It said he can play up at the left wing-back / left mid.
Okay, so he's not even like the other guy that we were.
But he's left-footed.
Play center back.
But he's left-footed. You would normally, depending on your style, generally speaking, unless you're Leroy Sané, you want your left-sided midfielder or winger to be right-footed. Normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Salah's left-footed. He plays on the right, But he would come in and be a left back.
Same idea.
Yeah. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you want to bring in Jamal Lewis? I think with the $10 million bid rejected, they're looking for $20 million. They're looking for something around that.
It's not happening.
It's just we're gonna talk them down to something. God, I'm trying to remember a time when we folded, and caved. Allison a little bit.
I say we need backup, but Jamal Lewis?
We do. Jamal. That's exactly what we
want.
I didn't
even know him. When someone said Jamal Lewis, I was thinking of the running back for the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. That guy.
Honestly, when I went to do the research on him, I typed in Jamal Lewis, and you had to put Norwich next to it. Otherwise, it brought you up with the running back.
Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew who he was.
I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, him and Max Aarons are like the duo that we've been linked with since the middle of the season.
Oh, I must not be following the news.
Yeah, but anyways, like we were saying, Jamal Lewis seems like the perfect Band-Aid. I like that. That's a good term. The perfect Band-Aid for what Liverpool are looking to do right now in terms of not spending too much money. I know some of you think they're being frugal and frankly stingy, but if we're looking to be thrifty with it, 10 to 15 million, depending on the negotiations. His value is only at about 12. And to my understanding, Norwich are in no pressure to sell him. So with that in mind, should be an interesting thing to see how it plays out. A lot of people say there's no smoke without, or no, is that right? No smoke without fire?
I'm not sure
is that the phrase?
There was a sell-on clause with this as well.
Yes.
There will be a sell-on clause. So Norwich can recoup some of the cash if we grow him into some sort of legend, which seems like that's all we do lately.
Yo, what if he comes in and he's just amazing?
He's not going to play.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We're not going to know. He will not start over Robbo.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless it's an FA Cup game.
Did you see the freaking links with PSG and Matip?
Yeah, I saw that.
What the hell is that about?
People like Big Joel. Big Joel's good. Big Joel's good.
Not for sale.
You never know. I've heard he was on the chopping block.
Why though? Why would you get rid of him?
No, injuries and...
I love Joel.
The last thing we need to do is sell a center back. We just got rid of Lovren. Thank you.
Good God. Could you imagine if we sold Matip and Lovren in the same window
and brought in Jamal? Wait, but if we bring in Jamal Lewis, it's all good.
Then we're this. I'm going to say stuck, but stuck with two, Gomez and Van Dijk.
What if we sell Matip and we sold Lovren and we go buy Koulibaly?
No, I'm not selling Matip.
I would do it for Koulibaly. He could go for 30.
Matip is 27, 28. Koulibaly, I don't know. I just don't want to sell Matip.
This isn't real, by the way. This is just hypothetical.
Yeah. We're just kind of shooting.
Matip's not going anywhere. I don't know who. And if he does, that means we're trying to get a better center back. Which is
the reports are saying he's the replacement for Thiago Silva at PSG, or they're eyeing him.
Thiago's okay.
Yeah. Thiago Silva. Yeah, Thiago Silva.
Okay,
like the 35-year-old Brazilian. Yeah.
Swap. Like a swap?
No.
Where'd he go?
Silva. I don't want Thiago Silva. No. I think he's out of contract. But anyways, yeah. So there's that rumor. There's also rumors that Aston Villa are making bids to Divock. 17.4 million for Divock. I would have hung up the phone right there.
He's a legend.
I would have hung up the phone right there. 17 point.
Yeah. Was he 23?
No, he's like 25.
No.
Yeah.
17.4. Divock Origi? You're talking about Divock Origi, 17.4?
We got to get...
Next!
Yo, Divock is it worth at least 20? At least 20.
I mean, the market's a little broken right now. I mean, 17.4 didn't really raise my eyebrows, but just the thought of Divock leaving is a little sad.
Oh, that makes me sad. Yeah.
But I would understand it. He didn't really get much done this year.
You got to think, though, guys, and let us know down below. You got to think, are we trying to offload some of these players strictly to get funds? Or do you think it's just all rumors? Like, all these players are going to stay, and we're going to end up bringing... God, it's just, you never know. We didn't know when Fabinho was coming in.
No, I know.
We weren't even linked with Fabinho.
I think Thiago and Lewis are legitimate targets, but I don't know of anyone else that radar.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear all these links all year, so who knows what's actually true? It's hard to say.
It is hard to say. You know, Genie still hasn't signed the extension. I think he will, but Matip just signed an extension, so why would we get rid of him?
We need to keep Big Shaq.
I think a lot of people disagree because of the injury thing. But Shaq, when he plays, he's productive.
He is.
And I don't care what anyone says. He is productive.
No, he's world class on his day. We all know that. It's been a while since we've seen his day, but a year ago he was super sub. Everyone loved him.
And Divock's a super sub.
Divock can be a super sub.
Yeah.
If Shaq can stay healthy, I think we have a very, very solid backup up front if he can stay healthy.
That's
the fact that he can't stay healthy is very scary, though, because he's literally not playing. Are you getting hurt in practice?
I don't.
Did he get hurt in a game? I don't even remember.
It's just his muscles are like, his body type is injury prone. And I don't know. I mean, Matip gets injured too, and he's tall and lengthy. You know? Mm-hmm. But the thing, luckily, all of our key players, knock on wood, rarely get injured. or if they do get injured, they're only out, and we were talking about this, they were only out for like 2 or 3 days, or games, I should say, right? Like Firmino hasn't been out for a long stint before. Salah, Mane. Mane may have been out for like a month with a hamstring like 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, they pick up knocks.
But
Nothing crazy.
Van Dijk, I don't think he's missed a match.
No, he played every game.
Yeah. And it's like Matip and Gomez are the only defensive people we have to worry about. Robertson might maybe have gotten one knock this year.
Allison had a pretty big one this year.
That was interesting.
It looks like Adrian's sticking around.
It does look like Adrian's sticking around. Karius is trying to get offloaded for about 5 or 6 mil. I think that'd be good. We got him for 4. Flip him.
We have to pay that to get rid of him, right?
What do you mean?
We have to pay someone else 5 or 6 mil to take Loris Karius, right?
I think they're putting the 5 or 6 mil feelers out there because they want to make a profit on him.
Boy, oh boy. We bought him for 4 mil?
Bought him for 4 mil.
So we're just looking to make $1 million.
Honestly, think about it though. Think about, because Karius played a whole Premier League season, did well in the Premier League, did well in the Champions League up until the final, the most important part of the whole tournament. So to flip him for a profit, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
We'll see.
Yeah, I just want to know who's coming in. That's it.
Yeah, there isn't much for us to talk about really because we don't know what's happening, especially with the market. So I report what I know. Like what James Pierce says is law. So I just go by what he says. And the only position that is, I mean, obviously there's some places that I would love to cover, but the only position where I see us actually buying a player, like I said in the Jamal Lewis video, is left back. Because James Pierce reported, 1, Larouci wants out, and 2, Adam Lewis is looking to be loaned out next season. So that leaves us with just Robertson, Nico Williams to cover both sides, and Milner. But hell of a backup to have.
It is good backup. It is great backup. You have any closing thoughts?
Not really. I mean, it was nice to do a video with you.
Yo, it was. I like this style. I'd rather do this style.
It's tough because we don't live anywhere near each other.
That's true. That is true. Let us know.
About 600 miles away from Kyle, just for the record.
It was 578, you said.
Oh.
Right. 578, yeah. So, guys, let us know what you think about the transfers. And then, of course, like we talked about at the beginning of the video, let us know what you think of the plan. Any ideas for videos that you want to see or would like to see, let me know. I mean, that's what this is all about. You guys watch the videos, so just let us know. And other than that, I just want to thank you guys again for 500 subs. I mean, that's incredible. I never thought that.
Yeah, keep interacting with the content. Comments are great. Let us know what kind of other content you guys like. What are you looking for? Turn on your notifications button as well so you're notified when new videos come out.
Yeah.
And again, feel free to sling the channel around, share it with other folks that might be interested in it for sure.
Yep. All right, guys, and thanks for watching this video. And until next time, take care.